Come on in, come on up, come on over for the merriest time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time. Smile, my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over. We'll be dancing round the tree. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. We know the time is short, we blink and then it's gone. So we better make the most of what we've got.
What they doing? They're making what we don't like. Good donk. I've lost track of the score, have you? It must be about 5-1 to the Elves now, I think. Good donk. Don't you dare! Is that Bob or Jingles? Jingles! Out of there. Okay. What is that? I'm not entirely sure what that is either. If anybody knows, let us know. Haribo. Haribo. This is not chocolate for a change. Fantastic. Do you want to show everybody your certificate? Okay. Brooke doesn't do mornings. Santa looks like he's growing. Will we turn him round? Hey Santa. He's a bit bent in the middle. I think it's because he's supposed to be fully submerged, but we can't get him to. So we just need to keep turning him round. Well, puppies, you better grab your bag. Oh, you go. You're looking a little bit more awake now. See you later. Look at the frost on the cabin again. It's a very frosty day, -5 today. Good morning everyone. I don't know what happened there. The video just started itself. I must have hit something. Weird. Anyway, good morning everyone. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. Yes, it is not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet, and Hugo and Willa are chasing each other around the house playing. Absolutely crazy dogs. They're off their head. Look at them. Were you playing? You're playing, look at them looking all innocent. Go on then, Hugo. You playing with Willa? You playing with Willa? Go on then. Willa, go get him. Go get him. Acting all innocent now. I bet you anything, as soon as I turn my back, they'll start again. Anyway, that's what I was saying. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. And it's only 8 o'clock. Brooke is away to school, Adam's away to work. I don't know what time Abby's working today, so she'll be up shortly to do her advent. In fact, Adam didn't do his advent this morning. I think the two of them are going to do it together tonight. I don't know what I've got on today. I am going to show you the diamond painting coasters that I finished. So I'll talk more about them very shortly because they're all sealed and dry now. So I've just got a few wee finishing touches to do and then I will show you them. And other than that, I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, Abby came in the other night with one of the big sort of round tear and share breads with the camembert in the middle. I'm not sure if I like camembert. There's one that I like and one that I'm not keen on between camembert and brie. I can't stand blue cheese, I know that much. Anything with mould shouldn't be eaten. The mould is saying, don't eat me. So I don't like blue cheese, but I'm sure there's one, I think it's camembert that I like and brie that I'm not keen on. But we might make that today anyway and let you see, and I'll tell you what I think of it because it's nice and Christmassy as well. We'll have some other little bits and nibbles with it as well, so that will be dinner tonight. Don't know why I'm talking about dinner, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Brooke is away to school, fine. I'm going to do my advent. Hopefully Brooke's going to talk to Mr. Thompson again because she did forget yesterday to ask him about spending the day in the class. She's a nightmare. Today I have got a white ball, but I really want that to get sorted before Christmas so that she can enjoy the Christmas holidays knowing that she's going back to like a decent class after the break. I might actually try some of my resin today. I've not done resin for ages. I might do that today. We'll wait and see. And what else? I've got a couple of things to show you. First thing that I'm going to show you is Brooke's cadet certificate. So she was out at the cadets yesterday. It was something to do with the police. They were giving a talk or something. So she came back with her certificate that she got for completing the first level. So it says, this is to certify that Cadet Brooke McCord has achieved the standard of basic training. So that is excellent. Where the little boats are, that's to block out, you know, what one she goes to and things because they're not allowed to disclose that apparently. I don't know. But yeah, I was really proud of her when she came in with that last night. And the other thing, I meant to do this yesterday. Let's go through, because yesterday would have been Ranach, our big bear's birthday. So he had his birthday up in Doggy Heaven yesterday. I'll show you, and for anyone who doesn't know Ranach or wasn't watching me when Ranach was around. There's the boy. Oh, isn't he gorgeous? He would have been 7 yesterday, I think. He's a gorgeous boy, but he passed away way too young. He wasn't even 5 when he passed away. It was just one of those things that his heart gave in. But everybody who got a pup from that breeder is in like a big chat on Facebook, a big group, and I think that's all of Ranach's siblings passed away now. So they've all passed very young. Don't know if it's anything to do with the breeder, but yeah, it's quite sad. Very sad. Anyway, we're not going to get modelling today because it's Vlogmas. I don't feel like I've had the energy recently that I did have at the start. I think it's because I get so excited for Vlogmas. I look forward to it and I'm like, yeah, let's do this. And then it gets halfway through and it's like, I'm still doing this. I'm still loving it, but it is a lot of work. That's the other thing I need to do today. I need to try and catch up on some of your comments. What else? Oh, I realised when I was editing yesterday's vlog, hold on, I've got another Ribena winter spice because it's freezing. Oh, that was hot. Burnt my tongue. Anybody else this year feel that Ribena winter spice just tastes like Ribena? I don't know if it's just me and the fact that I don't drink Ribena any other time, but I'm not really getting the flavours, like the cinnamon and clovey flavour that you normally get. I feel like they put normal Ribena in the wrong bottle. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, editing today's video, and I realised that I gave you the answer to the music quiz from the day before, but I didn't actually give you a new question. So I will put that in when I'm editing. So now I'm going to give you the answer to yesterday's music question, which I've not even recorded yet. Sounds a bit strange. When I remembered about it, I made it a bah humbug, and it was so do you know that song? It was, oh Christmas tree, I don't know the rest of the words. That was yesterday's music quiz. Today will be, I don't want to give another riddle, I feel like they're really hard, I'll just do them when I have to. Let's do another Crazy Christmas karaoke, and we will sing with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree, in the good that we see. Okay, so with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree, in the good that we see. What lyrics am I missing out of that Christmas song? Let me know. Need to look out for Mr. Elf today as well. I'm running out of places to hide him. I need to come up with something quite ingenious because it's been too easy. I'll think of something, don't you worry, I will think of something. What about those elves today? 2 days in a row they've been at my gonks. They're making hot gonklet today is what they're making. They've got one of my gonks in the mug in the coffee machine ready to make a hot chocolate on them. It's got the squishy cream out and everything. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. When the gonks get their revenge, it's not going to be pretty. That is all I'm going to say. Right, I am havering. The wee Glasgow granny will be back again today. Of course she will. And hopefully she'll be back on her game again after the weekend. And I think that's everything for just now, so I'm going to head off just now. I will come back to you later on and I'll show you the coasters once they're done. I'll see you in a wee while. Bye bye. Oh, I'm still freezing. Right, I wanted to come back on and show you the diamond painting coasters that I finished yesterday. You will remember, or you may remember, that I was gifted these from newcraftday.com. It was one of the promotional videos that I did with them. Now, I wasn't paid to show you them or to do a review, but they did send me them for free, just to let you know that. So yeah, all opinions are my own. So I'm now going to show you them and let you know what I actually thought of them. Are you ready? So I finished doing all the diamond painting yesterday, and then I sealed them with the sparkly sealer stuff that I got a while ago, and they're dry this morning, so I've just went and put the cork backing on them, which you also get with the kit. So let me show you. Here comes the first one. It's Santa. Isn't he cute? He's very cute. You can't see how sparkly he is. Now you do get the cork backing for it, and it's self-adhesive as well, so you basically just take it off the paper and stick it on. It's not very central, that one. I thought at first that they would be the same size as the coaster, but then I thought they might be worried that it gets seen like through the scallops, so it makes sense that it's smaller, and it means that it is practical. You can actually use it as a coaster, and I intend to. Probably at the Christmas table I'll put these out for everybody. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? I'll try to remember to put on the screen how much it is to buy the kit, because you get 2, 4, 6, you get 8 coasters in the kit, which is fab. So there's Santa, and you get the little stand to put them in. So I will pop that there. We've got a snowman who's also very, very cute. Isn't he lovely? And again, I put the cork backing on then. I love this one. I love the colours. Look. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Oh, I really hope I get a ring light soon, because I think that would help you see the sparkling things on the camera. This one's my least favourite, I would say. It's a Santa hat, but it makes me think of a clown hat for some reason rather than a Santa hat. I think because it's straight up and down and it's red and white rather than just red, but it is still nice, and I do like the background colour of that one. That is really pretty. Again, got that on. We have got a parcel. Hasn't that turned out lovely? I think it looks really kind of 3D because it's got the like shading on it, and yeah, I really like that one. And I'll put the cork on it. Now, because these are all sealed, they should be safe to use even with hot drinks, but if I find out any different, in fact, you know what? I'm going to be having a coffee or a hot chocolate later, and when I do, I'm going to pop it on one of the coasters just to make sure that it does stand up to the heat. I would imagine it will, but just to be on the safe side. Look at Rudolph. Isn't he lovely? And again, we've got the poinsettia, I never know how to say that, the Christmas flower. And at first I thought I had made a mistake there because it's got the 3 sort of clear ones. I thought there should have been a 4th one there, but I took it off and looked, and no, that is the way the design is. So I don't know if that's what the poinsettias look like. I'm not a flowery person, but I think that's quite nice as well. So sparkly. And finally, we've got a Christmas stocking, which I think has turned out lovely as well. Again, having the shading on it, it just gives it that little bit of depth, and I think that is lovely. And that, so they all sit very nicely in this coaster holder, and I think that is going to be absolutely gorgeous on the Christmas table. And like I said, I will try putting a hot drink on it later just to see. It should be fine. I don't think they would be selling them as coasters if it didn't stand up to heat. But yeah, and Granny Annie did say to me, I need to get Granny Annie in on one of these videos one day. She's not been on for ages, but she was saying that she might get me to make some of these next year for, like, to give as gifts to people. So I said that I'll have a look and see how much it is. I can't remember. It's not an awful lot. It's not, you know, it's not pennies. It's not that cheap. But considering the quality of it and how many that you get, I think it's definitely worth it. Now, they worked up very easily, very quickly. I really enjoyed doing them. And plenty of drills left over. There was one that I was running low on and I was worrying a wee bit, I think. Or maybe not, actually. It was maybe that one there that I was worrying that I was going to run out, but I didn't. There was plenty. So yeah, I would definitely buy that again from New Craft Day and do it again because, like I said, I really enjoyed doing them. Something a little bit different, isn't it? I love doing diamond paintings, but there's only so many you can put up on your wall. So things like that that are practical are even better. So I'm gonna, I thought I would just show you that. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. I've just made myself a gingerbread latte and I am setting the mug on the coaster just to see what it's going to be like. Oh, nice. But I suddenly remembered that I had bought these for myself, the gingerbread mug huggers. So I'm going to have one of these with my gingerbread latte. And I think it was Home Bargains I got it. And I'm going to have the Santa. Why not? And it's basically, it's just gingerbread. Iced gingerbread. Oh no, I just broke his leg. I just broke his foot off. It's iced gingerbread biscuit. And the idea, if you don't break his leg, is that they sit on the edge of your mug. But, oh, broke both legs. Obviously you're meant to do it a little bit more carefully. Now his head fell off. Okay, I think it maybe got bashed about in the bag, to be honest. Oh. Right, so basically it's meant to sit on your mug like that, so it looks very pretty, but you've also got a wee biscuit to nibble while you're having your coffee. But I've managed to break Santa into bits, but that's okay because I'm going to be duking him in my coffee anyway. Yeah, it's quite hard biscuit. Somebody was asking me, is it very hard? It is hard. The icing's hard, the biscuit's hard, but once you give it a wee dookie in your coffee, it's not too hard. Even I can eat it with no teeth. Yum. So I just thought I'd come on and tell you that. I'm going to go enjoy this and I'll come back to you in a wee while. Hello, I've just brought my glasses. Jack's, the lens fell out and then I realised that the actual screw had fell out the frame. So Jack has wrapped thread round it for me to make it better. But I've only had them for a few months, so next time we're in town I'll nip into Specsavers and see if they'll maybe put a wee screw in it for me. Because we had a look and can't find it, but we're both blind. So, oh right, oh, I'm being summoned to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that. Jack's cleaning the bathroom. He's given it a really good clean and he's emptied out the cupboards and he was like, what are you needing out of this? And most of it went in the bucket because it was like wee dregs of shampoo and things like that. You're like, there's no point keeping them. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so my glasses, I'll try and get them sorted at some point. The coaster was perfectly fine with the hot coffee on it. It's no worse for wear, so that is good. Yesterday, that's what I kept meaning to say. Last night, Jack and I did watch a film. We watched one that had been a Channel 5 Christmas film, and it was the Christmas Makeover, about a woman who gets sent to Christmas camp by her work to try to get into the festive spirit. And that was okay, it was quite good. Just one of those things that you have on in the background while you're doing whatever. So that was quite a good wee film. And then we sat and watched A Christmas Number 1, which we had watched last year. It came out last year and I really liked it. Jack was saying, oh, I didn't like it. But when he watched it last night, it's like, oh, it's better than I remembered. It's quite a weepy Christmas film, but in a nice way. And it's got a wee bit of humour in it as well. So yeah, that's an okay film if you're looking for something to watch. Tonight we have decided we were going to try and go to the cinema. We really want to go and see that Violent Night. I spoke about it a few weeks ago and Christine was talking about it in the vlog that I watched the other day as well. It looks really good. It's got Hopper from Stranger Things in it, and it's a cross between a magical Christmas film and a shoot 'em up. It does look quite good. But it's only out at cinemas, so we were going to go tonight, but I forgot the World Cup semi-finals on, so that won't be happening. We might go next week. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait and not have dinner early. We're going to wait and make like picky party food. And that bread that I was talking about earlier, it's a caramelised onion bread, sheer bread, with the camembert. We're going to make that as well, so, and maybe have a wee drink, because I'm off the tablets now that I wasn't allowed to drink on. And so yeah, I fancy a little drinky and some nibbles, and I've messaged Abby to see if her and Adam want to do the same thing, then they can join us. So that'll be a nice wee night tonight. I know it's not very Christmassy, but it'll be quite nice. So I won't end the vlog until I've done that. Oh, you're such a playful wee girl. You're such a playful wee girl today. Oh my goodness. Oh, here you go. You join in. You take it. Good boy. So that is basically what I'm going to be doing tonight. So I'm going to head off just now and I'm going to do some more crochet later, I think. I forgot I had started crocheting a snowman scarf for myself. So I picked that up the last couple of days as well, and I'll hopefully get that finished pretty soon. So I'm going to head off just now and I will catch up with you later.
Abby and Adam, you need to check what's in there. It's still Celtic one, because I just ate that.
You just opened it and didn't even look. That's terrible. Right, Advent time for Abby and Adam. Right, what is in the Celtic one, Adam, since Abby didn't?
It's a reindeer.
It's a reindeer. Oh.
And this is why you're getting a lump of coal.
Take an Elfie.
Take an Elfie.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Yay! Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Oh, it's a wee doggy with a hat on.
It's a robin.
A robin!
Stormy.
Rocky Robin. Tweet. Twiddly tweet.
Ooh.
Ooh, you got Maltesers today. That's what Adam got yesterday. Yum, yum, yum.
Hey, oh. Look at his face.
I wouldn't if I were you. He's like, what is that, Abby? I will come and find out.
Oh, Clyde's finding out for him.
Ooh. Interesting.
Tracks.
Again, we'll find out what it's for once it's all built.
certainly will open, guys.
It's a very weird shaped one you've got today. What's a lolly? Oh, a snowman. It's a snowman lolly.
Guys, you're liking the look of that, aren't you?
Tough. It's human chocolate, not doggy chocolate. Driving home for Christmas. I can't wait to see their faces. Oh, sorry boys and girls, I didn't realise you'd already started filming. I was saying a wee sing-song to myself there. Right, let's get on with the story, shall we? This chapter is called The Air is Glimmin' Lums. Nicholas Kent, he needed to sleep, but he didn't trust the truth pixie. He sat with his back against the cold hard wall, glowering up at the lum. He had to get out of here, not just because there was 12 creatures who, both for different reasons, wanted to kill him. No, he had to escape to find his father. He had a feeling he was still alive, and he can't tell that he was probably with the men that were supposed to have kidnapped wee Kip. But what they were saying about his father couldn't be right. His father was a good man. Nicholas knew he needed to sleep, but he didn't trust the truth pixie. He sat with his back against the cold hard wall, staring up at the chimney. He had to get out of here, not just because there was 2 creatures who, both for different reasons, wanted to kill him. No, he had to escape and find his dad. He had a feeling that he was still alive, and he knew as well that he was probably with the men that were supposed to have kidnapped wee Kip. But what they were saying about his father couldn't be right. His dad was a good man. There were no windows in the tower. The door was thick wood and solid metal. And as well as that, there were the guards. Could he, Nicholas, really do magic? He glowered at the lum, at the small circle of darkness. His head kept on saying it was impossible, but he glowered, and slowly he started to hope, to wish. He thought of all the unhappy elves in the hall. He thought of his father's dewy face on the day he had left the bothy to travel north. He thought of Auntie Carlotta making him sleep outside in the cold. He thought of human unhappiness, but most of all, he thought of who he could escape to the tower. There were no windows in the tower. The door was thick wood and solid metal, and as well as that, there were the guards. Could he, Nicholas, really do magic? He stared at the chimney, at the small circle of darkness. His head kept saying it was impossible, but he stared, and slowly he started to hope, to wish. He thought of all the unhappy elves in the hall. He thought of his dad's really sad face on the day he left the bothy to travel north. He thought of Auntie Carlotta making him sleep outside in the cold. He thought of human unhappiness. But most of all, he thought of how he could escape from the tower. He started to feel the same hunger feeling, as if a warm syrup was pouring inside him, just as he had when he first met Father Topu and wee Noosh. It was a feeling of unbreakable joy, hope where no hope could exist. And then, before he kent it, he was rising. He was floating off the ground, and off he slowly and surely he was glimming through the air, upon the truth pixie and Sebastian. He felt as light as a feather until he hit his head against the ceiling, right next to the our small black chimney flue. He fell back towards the ground, but landed on top of Sebastian. It no be Christmas Day now, it be the day after Christmas Day, said Sebastian. Say, I be killing you. He started to feel the same unusual feeling, as if a warm syrup was pouring inside him, just as he had when he met Father Topo and wee Noosh. It was a feeling of unbreakable joy, hope where no hope could exist. And then, before he knew it, he was rising. He was floating off the ground, and very slowly but surely he was climbing through the air above the Truth Pixie and Sebastian. He felt as light as a feather until he hit his head against the ceiling right next to the over-small black chimney flue. He fell back towards the ground but landed on top of Sebastian. "It's not Christmas Day now. It's the day after Christmas Day," said Sebastian. "So I be killing you." Nicholas moved fast and was hanging in the air again. "You be magic? Why you be staying here if you be magic?" "I'm starting to spear myself the same thing," said Nicholas. Sebastian grabbed Nicholas's leg and tried to pull him back down to the ground. "Oh, this is so exciting," said the Truth Pixie, smiling a muckle smile and clapping her hands. "I love a drama." "Get off," said Nicholas, but it was no use. "I be thinking," said Sebastian, all matter of fact. "I must be eating you instead of thrappling you. I be only having one tooth, but it be doing the job." "Ho!" came a deep elf voice from outside the door. "What's going on in there?" "Nothing," said Nicholas. "Nothing," said Sebastian. The Truth Pixie covered her mouth but still couldn't help herself. "The human laddie is floating in the air while Sebastian is trying to eat him." "Emergency!" shouted the elf geared ahead the door. "There's a smash in the furnace room." "What's happening in there?" shouted the guards. Then the sound of keys in the door. Nicholas closed the zine and focused his panic. He was determined now. "You can do it," said the Truth Pixie. "Can I?" "Of course you can." "I can do it," Nicholas said. "Aye, you can," agreed the Pixie. He closed his zine and wished that he could. Nothing. Stillness. Then warmth as the wish filled his whole body. He felt a sudden dip in his wame like he was falling down or going up the way. Then his heart began to race. When he finally opened his zine, he saw blackness. He was inside the lung. The lung bent, twisted and expanded to fit him perfectly as he travelled at helicopter speed upwards. He could hear the voice of the Truth Pixie somewhere below him saying, "Tell ye." And then, in no time at all, Nicholas shot out of the lung, felt the rush of colder air before he landed hard, but painlessly, on the Stye Tower roof. Nicholas moved fast and was hanging in the air again. "You're magic. Why are you staying here if you're magic?" "I'm starting to ask myself the same thing," said Nicholas. Sebastian gripped Nicholas's leg and tried to pull him back down to the ground. "Oh, this is exciting," said the Truth Pixie, smiling a huge smile and clapping her hands. "I love a drama." "Get off," said Nicholas, but it was no use. "I'm thinking," said Sebastian, all matter of fact, "I might eat you instead of strangling you. I might only have one tooth, but it'll do the job." "Hey," came a deep elf voice from outside the door. "What's going on in there?" "Nothing," said Nicholas. "Nothing," said Sebastian. The Truth Pixie covered her mouth but still couldn't help herself. "The human boy is floating in the air while Sebastian is trying to eat him." "Emergency!" shouted the elf guard behind the door. "There's a disturbance in the furnace room." "What's happening in there?" shouted the guards. Then the sound of keys in the door. Nicholas closed his eyes and fought his panic. He was determined now. "You can do it," said the Truth Pixie. "Can I?" "Of course you can." "I can do it," Nicholas said. "Yes, you can," agreed the Pixie. He closed his eyes and wished that he could. Nothing. Stillness. Then warmth as the wish filled his whole body. He felt a sudden dip in his stomach like he was falling down or going up the way. Then his heart began to race. When he finally opened his eyes, he saw blackness. He was inside the chimney. The chimney bent, twisted and expanded to fit him perfectly as he travelled at fast speed upwards. He could hear the voice of the truth pixie somewhere below him saying, "I told you." Then, in no time at all, Nicholas shot out of the chimney, felt the rush of cold air before he landed hard but painlessly on the tower roof.
Hooray! Nicholas has escaped, said Gled. Oh, I was awfully worried about Nicholas. Well, I wonder who will get down for the tour roof. We'll need to wait and find out. I'll see you later, everybody. Cheery bye!
Right, so for dinner I'm going to make this bread. It's camembert with caramelised onion sharing bread from Morrison's. Not sure what I'll think of it, but I'll give it a go. And I'm putting on some of the things that I showed you in the Sainsbury's haul recently, plus some haggis bonbons and cheese and bacon potato skins, which were from Asda. And yeah, hopefully it'll all be ready in time for the football. We've been done. Look, 10 fully loaded nacho chicken bites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shocking. So I'm going to have a little drinky poo tonight because I've not had a drink since Abby's birthday at the end of August because I was on those tablets. But I just fancy a little, I don't drink very much in the house, but I just thought watching the football with some nibbles, I'm going to have a drink. And when I was in Asda the other day, I saw something that appealed to me, and I don't know why, because I don't like beer or lager, anything like that, but I do like flavoured ciders and gin, obviously. But I saw this and it made me want to try it. Kopparberg Fruit Lager. So it's lemon and lime flavoured lager. I've got no idea if I'll like it or not, but I'm quite sure between Adam and Jack they'll manage to drink it if I don't like it. So I'm going to give it a go just now. It just smells like lager. Oh, that's nice. I can drink that. That is actually really, really nice. It's very fruity. You can have, it has got that sort of lagery aftertaste, but it's a bit like a shandy. You know how you used to be able to get the shandy in a can? It tastes like that, but with added fruit. That's lovely. I'll definitely be drinking that. And if I finish that and still want something, I've got pear Kopparberg in the pear Kopparberg cider in the fridge as well. But that's nice. Here we go. It looks like a big dollop of mess, but hopefully it'll taste nice. And yeah, there's the bread and cheese, what's left of it. So I'm going to give it a go and see what I think. I will let you know. Good evening. It's 9:10. The football's finished. It wasn't the most exciting game, but it was okay. We enjoyed our dinner. I really liked that bread with the camembert. Really highly recommend that. It was delicious. Yeah, would definitely have that again. And the rest of it was quite nice as well. Dearie me. But as you can see, I am tired. I'm such a lightweight. That's what I've drank. Yeah, getting all excited about being able to drink alcohol again, and I've drank that. I'm just too tired. And to be fair, it does get a bit sickly after a wee while. That's the lemon and lime lager. So yeah, that's all I've drank. I'm going to head to my bed now, but I wanted to do the memory first. So Jacqueline Armstrong, who is another long-term subscriber of mine, said that she had a Tiny Tears doll called Belinda and a red leatherette pram that she loved. Oh, her mum was learning her how to knit around that time, and she would make little dresses and things for Belinda to wear. Oh, that is so sweet. She still knits now, but sadly her mum passed away a few years ago. But it's nice that she's got fond memories like that of her. Oh, just teaching you how, my granny taught me how to knit, and I learned to knit at school as well. I used to knit like the scarecrow dolls and things like that. But I prefer crochet now. But isn't that nice? Tiny Tears. There's another memory. Hold on a second. I know there's another memory here with Tiny Tears. Wait till I find it. Yeah, Julie Jardin. Now, she actually gave me her memory when she was entering the giveaway, the diamond painting giveaway. And she said that her favourite Christmas memory is when she was a child getting a Tiny Tears doll that cried. She'd wanted it so much and was so excited to get it. I remember getting Tiny Tears as well. And wasn't it if you pressed its tummy or something, it would cry? Oh, and then I remember getting, was it Baby Alive or something? And you would give it a drink of water, but there was also food that you could mix up for it, and you would give it food to eat, and its wee mouth went, and it would poo as well as pee. But yeah, I remember Tiny Tears. The very first thing like that was Tiny Tears that I remember, and it could cry. And then you got, was it Tiny Tears that wet as well, that needed a nappy? Or was that later? I can't remember. But it's funny how quite a lot of us women of a certain age, I don't know what age Julie is, or even Jacqueline, but Tiny Tears has definitely got a little place in our hearts. Right, so I'm going to head off just now. Don't forget to tell me the answer to the music quiz and where you think you saw the elf today, if you want to be in with a chance to win Kevin the Carrot in a kilt. And yeah, if you've enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button, talk to me in the comments below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 15. Yay! See you later, everyone. Bye!